I've been involved in the paranormal since 1990, but of course, back in 2004, I kicked off the show Ghost Hunters. I did that for 11 years. They wanted me to do more. I had to walk away. I had to call it quits. Then I was given the option to come back and do the reboot. I chose not to, just because I didn't want to. I didn't feel right doing it with with a bunch of people who were casted, and I wanted to stay true, stick with my friends, the people I've known forever, and so talked with Discovery and Travel Channel, and they asked. They had been wanting me to come back to TV for a while, and I said, "Well, as long as I can do a show, keeping it real and showing really how an investigation goes from the beginning to the end, and all the research and all the stuff in between, and I don't want any time limits." And they were great. They said, "You know what? If that's what it takes, then do it the way you want to do it." So Ghost Nation was born.
Yeah. And I think the thing is about this show, you're doing it with the core cast. Of course, you're doing it with Steve, you're doing it with Tango,
Absolutely.
which not only to me shows loyalty to the core cast, but it also shows loyalty and appreciation to your audience and the fans, because your fans and the followers of this show have been invested in these individuals for a very, very long time. So to come back with them, I think it's great for your audience that they can still have an opportunity to follow the exploits of the people that they have been invested in and followed for such a long time.
Well, and again, the loyalty is very important to me. But they're family; they really are, and they're people that I can 100% have faith and trust in. And we just, like I said, we're family, and I think family before everything when it comes down to it. So. That's why I turned down doing the reboot, just because I didn't want to be with a bunch of people I didn't really know. And also, let's be honest. I mean, I would be kind of pompous to sit there and act like I'm an expert in this field, and I'm going to start training all these individuals. That's not what it's about. It's about working together. I think everybody involved in the field has their pluses and their negatives, and it's about us all working together to try to figure it out. There are no experts in this field. You know that as well as I do. Sure. Can't be an expert in a field that you truly can't 100% prove even exists.
Yeah, absolutely. And not only that, but you reach out to the paranormal community, which is something a little bit unique. Oftentimes we see investigators come on shows and so forth, but you reach out to people that we know, whether it's a Bridget Good or an Angela Artuso, and these are people that, are pretty well known in the community you can identify with. So you give an opportunity for the rest of the community to contribute to your project as well.
Well, that's because it takes us all. It's not just, if I wanted to do a show that, Jason Hawes and the world follows Jason, I would have, but that's not what it's about. It's not about me. It's about everybody that is actually involved in this field, and everybody who add pieces to that puzzle. I mean, it's about us all working together. It's not about one individual. It's about everybody. And I think that's what Ghost Nation is. And that's why a big thing we've always said is we are Ghost Nation. We all are Ghost Nation. If you're involved in the paranormal, and doing any part of it, or if you're just an armchair investigator wanting to investigate, want to watch an investigation from the safety of your couch, I mean, you're a part of Ghost Nation. You're what makes it all up.
I appreciate your candor to come on and talk about these because again, there's sensitive moments in a career, there's sensitive moments in the field, and you do have people who are fans of both shows equally at the same time. They record both, they watch both. So it's and plus, don't forget all the years you guys invested in doing the show also. So thank you so much for doing that.
No, absolutely. And just, I mean, you know me, George. You know me for years. I'm pretty much, some people think I'm aggressive, but it's more that I'm a straight shooter. I speak honest, and I speak my mind, and I kind of don't have a filter a lot of times when it comes down to that. So bottom line, ask me whatever, and if I can answer it, I will. And I don't have any, I've never done an interview where I've requested the questions prior, or only told somebody that they can only ask certain questions. I mean, you got a question, whether I'm going to like it or not, ask away and I'll answer it.
All right. My first question then: have you ever killed anybody?
Yes. So
Okay.
moving on.